to begin their drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Bro, how does that happen? And I'm in cover 3.
And he takes this one in.
I didn't press.
Touchdown. A big play there. 67 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11.
He has 4
first down.
They have 4
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cunningham looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Ravens have got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Do you want to run?
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Sanders. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that every team gets together for the first time? I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on there.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 37. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They run it with Carson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Jackson now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good
How do I get knocked
but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now, Dickerson. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson on 1st down. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Now Jackson back into his end zone. His throw incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
I thought he had him.
Let them fight it out.
I thought he had him.
4th down.
I thought he fucking had him. Earl. I thought he had him. Oh, man. It's a block.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Cunningham to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, the intended receiver, was DK Metcalf, and it's third down.
Why the fuck
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
He wanted to go to it last time, too, but he couldn't.
Because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Dickerson, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was right there. There was already a guy there right in my face. That's why I cut back
The Ravens
inside.
on third down.
You didn't see him?
4 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Outside.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's got his first
Did you
catch
see me
here
down there,
before
too?
halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Dickerson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Push it back. Hey, 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down, here's Cunningham. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
Mike 40. Stop your whining. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On second down and 4, Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. Carson He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's like they know that's a glitch.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Jackson, and an alley to run. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams are headed to the locker room all even.
And you know the play call is just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 71 yards. They come out here in the eye. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Smith try to run for it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
I love him, man. I don't know what it is about that club.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Travis Kelce, 29 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And
what am I supposed to do with that? Like, honestly, what am I supposed to do with that?
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
We got this.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first two drives.
Is that a bad move?
One for each. That tells me that someone's defense.
I tried to get the fuck
make a big play and try and
out of the
this game.
Out of that next move. Tried to hit him with a little spin, but it just stumbled.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got 3 out.
Here's Cunningham. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. On first down, Dickerson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 71 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I'm going to start smacking the ball away. I'm just going to hit square. Because obviously picking the ball off ain't fucking working.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right.
This will be taken very short.
Ooh.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about
all right, that's done.
After the
that's done.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's
that's
Carson.
done.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson, and an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
But now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson steps away. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Taking it in from the 20 as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
So, did you see Lawrence Taylor when Lamar came around the corner? Lawrence Taylor like took a step back, took 2 steps back.
To a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Not this time around.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh!
Deion Sanders on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Well, it really has, especially as of late. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he'll be
I'm glad I pressed R1.
Woo! That one a first
I hit that bitch as hard as I could.
8. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Try to cut out
at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
They go back to the ground with Smith. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
2 minutes
Getting
left.
down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Yeah,
let's
that's
see
fine.
what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah,
If the other dude blocked, I would have scored, but the computer didn't block.
And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Oh!
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now again, right side. Dickerson. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
I know, but we got whatchamacallit on.
But this time they get him behind the line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So
I told you, one of those times it's going to fucking happen, man.
That could have been a disaster.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, That's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a star. I put a star. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jackson to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I didn't. I was on Shazier. I tried to swat it. Ed Reed came up and tried to pick it. That wasn't me. Yeah, I'm not.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls
I can't do shit. I tried to swat it. I can't do shit. I don't know how you stop that shit. Yes, I think he might have that shit on him.
Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
He hit me with.
And his kick is
he hit me with the fake field goal.
But he got enough on it to put it
then
through.
When I called timeout, he came back out in the.
Game here in the final seconds. So a
he did get it.
Kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to
he did.
Overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation.
Nope.
No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Yep.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind.
Oh, you have it on. Oh, man, I forgot.
You do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short game there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
3rd and 8 situation, a tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
What, Karan?
Somebody booted me offline and I had to change my whole password.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's why I wasn't in. That's why I left the party.
Oh damn.
For no reason.
The temptation to go for it probably there. Always.
But hey, if you're weird, you're weird. It don't matter to me.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
fourth down. Here's Jackson.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Huh? What happened?
He tried to run. Look at him. Nope. Both. Kick the field goal, man. Let's get out of here.
In the red zone.
There's like 3 seconds left in the game.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is
all right, so we're going to run a play now.
Another timeout called by the Lions.
I don't want him to ice you.
As we step aside here in overtime.
Holy fuck.
I dare you.
They'll run on first down.
Hey, you didn't take the thing off. I can't. Oh, you don't. Okay, yeah, I got you. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to make a move or not, because if I would have made a move, I was gone. Okay, I got you.
Get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It didn't.
I used to be good at kicking field goals when I was ice, and now I'm not.
Probably because they go way earlier.
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, for real. I look at him.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know when Mace, Posse, and Dave win. Still here, still in your ear with a stop so hot, no where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right creds, meaning credential. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving the show, but can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what
Oh my god.
when it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about
Oh shit! Did they freeze us?